Sometimes it's good just to watch the beach, relax, and just enjoy the calm of the shores alongside some clothes from a probably already dead moon. Call me. Anyway, cheers, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the last door. Last time, Anun just took her own life. An old one. Good job, Noon. And there's apparently something inside. Baldwin's a liar, and everything is just turned out creepy. And there's a mystery, and I swear to God, I swear by all these moons that I will find it. Eventually, maybe. Noon, it's time for you to sleep. Okay, no. So what now? It was morphine? Okay. Fucking tapestry. And I smash. Yeah, but now what? And that's the problem. Can I make it flash again? That's so calming, to be honest. The sound of water. Anyway, let's go. From this vantage I can see the roofs of Aberdeen beyond the copse of trees. Now that's interesting. What happened with the music? Oh, I'm gonna talk to her about Baldwin. Who is Mr. Baldwin? Thank you for bringing no information to me. Time for you to sleep. Baldwin! Excuse the interruption, Mr. Baldwin. I'll leave you with your work. Have a nice evening, Lieutenant David. What? Hear me out, Monsignor. I cannot right say after all these years I have never seen the man. Who knows, maybe he does not exist. But Mother Elizabeth told me that Monsignor specifically requests her to hire you. I let her. I'm flattered my reputation precedes me, but I still cannot tell you anything about that man. Excuse the interruption, Mr. Baldwin. I'll leave you with your work. Have a nice evening, Lieutenant David. Can I take it? Clean like the toolbox. I wonder if there's something useful in it. I might be able to take a look if I keep him distracted. Please do not touch my tools. Oh, the hard way, eh? Okay. Maybe if I can smash one of the windows. Oh. Now what? Now what? So he's the one taking care of all the superficial stuff. Superficial. God damn it, Jack. Pull your shit together. Superficial stuff. So if I manage to broke something, let's say a pipe. And sometimes you have to pass through here, I think to save it. Nope. Not at all. Now what? So it's always important to maintain. Oh, guys, okay. So basically, these things weren't here before, as far as I remember. So maybe I can do something with that. Tell me about Mother Elizabeth. She's pretty strict, I can tell you that much, Mr. Bit. Do not think she likes me very much either. Okay, that was true. Tell me about this place. Well, the construction of this building was ordered by an Episcopal Bishop of Aberdeen in Jimmy Aberdeen. It was the place where I was born and raised, one of the biggest cities in Scotland. If you look there towards the north, the highest point in the city. Oh, you seem a bit distracted, Mr. Bit. Oh, do not worry about it. I'll leave you with your work. Thanks. Loser. So, tool? What's this tool? This tool has been fairly used before, I don't know. Can I use it here? Ooh! Oh god. The darkness of its eye! His voice is petrified. He has a look of fear toward his eye. And oh my god, what has happened? Talk to me! Elizabeth is trying to take him home to Now, it's my time. Wait. So long, sucker! The door is locked. Well, look here! A large bright red key. Take the key and use it. Let's see what's here now. Oh, my eyes! Ow, that actually hurt. Don't look into his eyes. Alright? Because the deepest darkness dwells in his eyes. What the hell? Come in, my son. Do you think you could hide these books from me? They are just classical philosophy books, Father. Plato and Aristotle. Silence! Instruments of falsehood, you mean. Fallacy is coming from the snake. Now, son, get on your knees and raise your arms. Ouch! Apologize to the Lord! Pray to the Lord! I just spit all over my monitor. Malum insane. What the fuck? Eye of the bird. Lord, your eyes burn me. I don't deserve mercy nor forgiveness. Oh Lord, have mercy on my soul. Who are you sending me? Is death to whom you are handing me over? As my hourglass already run out of sand. Father Ernest. It's been many years since I last heard that name. Since... Oh, I see. Father, I'm here to be able to remember. You have to help me. I beg you. Please. Entreaties, petitions, praying, torment, exemption, pastime, free that's just misfortune and pain. Father Ernest, I was one of your students. One of my old students. Is this only the Lord who teaches us? We all must follow his ordinance and discipline. Get closer, son, cooperate next to me. The makeshift is coated in a dense layer of wax. The candles, having almost burned out, only barely illuminate the room. So, Should I play it now? Probably like it now. The image of Christ crucified. It really has a dark cloth covering his head. Oh. Glory to the Father and the Son, and to be the Holy Spirit, as it was at the beginning, is now, and ever shall be. Now, my son, tell the Lord which one is his voice, the sharp sword that was killed, or the delicate petal that was killed. No, 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 you're enveloped by sin! And now, my son, tell the Lord which one is his holy blood, the wise virtue, the endless blame, or the blessed penance. The endless blame. Yes, yes, that's it, my son. Nostra culpa infinita est, and it always was and will. And now, my son, tell the Lord, who are you? The faithless pilgrim, the great guard of the lost seamen. Yes, yes, that's it, my son. We live lost in an endless ocean of sin and blame. Now leave me alone, I have to purify my soul. Alright. An old razor blade stained with blood. I'll take this. I know you are there. Did you hear me? Get out of my room. Despite being blind, he preserved good hearing and must be careful when moving. You don't see me. You don't see me. Maybe when there's... Dear God in heaven, I feel for you, your light is in my eyes, I will burn them for you. Dear God in heaven, I feel myself in you, your eyes are in my soul, I will burn it for you. Dear God in heaven, I feel myself in you, your sword in my hands, I will burn them for you. Dear God, are completely covered with crosses. I'm mentally locked. Alright, that's my entry. But now that I have the razor, why do I need the razor to kill someone? No, for real, what the hell do I do with the razor? Oh! Sorry. Time to cut this shit out! To cut these thick tapestries and just erase my hand will have enough strings. Can I combine it with the instruments I handle? I can use it to cut. Finally! Fucking finally! On my way, go! Back to the past, I guess. And finally, our expert in philosophy, Jeremiah David, shows up. Where were you, my friend? Have you been looking for you? We have. Well, as I was saying, tonight is a perfect moment for our next meeting, but I suspect that someone outside our group is secretly surveilling us. Who is it, Anthony? My dear friend, it is Professor Glean. You mean Father Ernest? Certainly. No doubt about it. Therefore, dear colleagues, I have decided to change the venue for tonight's meeting. Have you noticed the lounge behind the small door of the classroom? I have believed it convenient to borrow the key for our necessities. You already know at 12 o'clock you will find that door open and I will be inside the lounge. That is it, my dear colleagues. Videt menekisiat. Alright, this is more creepy in the future. Well, in the present. Or in the future, which is my present. I remember that in the furniture we used to keep some of our personal belongings. Now it's empty. Also, I'm gonna die, my throat is gonna fuck me up tomorrow, so I don't think I'm gonna record nothing tomorrow. I mean, I have a lot of recordings, but I will freaking post one recording that I already made. I remember that this bed where I used to sleep when I was student here. Maybe one of the Bioshocks. I have a lot of Bioshocks pending, I mean, yeah, Bioshock would be good. The walls are in complete disarray, could be pretty stressors. Well, why would you? What? Mr. Rabbit was jumping through the forest in a warm spring afternoon. It would be good if I could take the can with me. Oh, okay. When going through a bush, Mr. Rabbit ran into Mr. Wolf, Mr. Vulture, and Mr. Snake, who were having a heated argument. Mr. Rabbit, curious, asked them, "Dearest, why are you arguing in this beautiful and cheerful spring afternoon?" Mr. Wolf answered politely, "What we're trying to decide here is who of us will have the pleasure to eat you up." Mr. Rabbit really scared said, "But I don't want to be eaten, I want to be alive." Oh God. To which Mr. Snake answers smiling, "That is impossible to happen, Mr. Rabbit, since we all, both you and us, are going to die sooner or later, don't you think so?" Oh God. Mr. Snake is right. We should stick to the issue at hand. It's getting late and as you see, we do not agree. If you want to help us to decide, Mr. Rabbit, who will you suggest as the one to eat you? After thinking about it for a while, Mr. Rabbit came up with an idea, carefully said, "I got it! Why not try to organize a race? The first who arrives to the forest clearing will have the privilege to eat me. No doubt Mr. Wolf can run at high speed, but Mr. Vulture can go flying and avoid any obstacles, and I'm sure that Mr. Snake knows all the shortcuts within the forest. What do you think?" The three predators agreed that it was fair, so they started a race and they quickly disappeared. I don't know what the hell's happening there. Mr. Rabbit, happy to trick them, started riding at high speed in the opposite direction of the predator's crew. Eager to prove their worth, they didn't realize the trick. Mr. Rabbit was far away from there and he finally felt safe, happy and proud of his cunning. But suddenly, there was a loud bang. The air shook, frightened bird flew, and everything went dark. What the fuck?! I'm out. Impossible love. What the hell? There's something I kept to myself for a long time. That I love you. I've always loved you. Since the first time I saw you, since the first time I felt your frozen hands, each time I move away from you, I miss your glassy, empty eyes. Maybe because she's dead. I miss your raw hair, your grayish skin, your stench. With our love just cannot be. Was that Mr. Baldwin? No, not again. How long have I been sleeping? What was all that about? In the nightmare I found a place in my memories. Maybe if I go here, I know. I remember the path now. 17th. Yep. And here should be the trap. From here is part of the horrible stench. There is something down there. Oh God! Did you see? It was there, just in front of me. The thing was screaming. She's his body racked with pain, and there's only one way to end his suffering. I'm sorry. And he's dead. Rest in peace. The scratches used to carry the corpse here. Who is behind all of this? Been dead at least a week, still bearing an expression of horror. This is Baldwin's doing. The decayed corpse of a young woman seems as if she had been devoured by an animal. Ah, my eyes again! No! I'm blind! Punctual as always, David. Now all that remains is to introduce our guest. You may call me now, Professor. Father Ernest! Do not worry, my friend. I invite him to join us this evening. The Professor genuinely shares our curiosity, and who better to complete our group than one of the most renowned theologists. Moreover, we mustn't ban those who are willing to explore beyond the veil. The moment we have long awaited has now arrived. Please, all of you, take a seat and we shall begin the procedure. Soon shall the door be opened, then we finally see what lies beyond. Now I ask you to close your eyes. You will feel a momentary prick as I inject you with a serum. Oh God. Even after all these years, I have not forgotten your voice. You're the fourth witness. I remember. What now? What happened? What is that we saw? The eye of the bird, Madeline said. What happened to us? What have we witnessed? You must tell me. You must make me understand what my mind cannot fathom. It was our curiosity that damned us. We opened that which should not be opened. In doing so, we saw the veil that separated our world from his. In seeking vision, we were ourselves seen by the eye of the bird. If I remember us, it remembered us, it looked for us, it called us from its dark nest, from its abominable lair. All these years I have attempted to return to it, but I have no strength left. These poor wretched creatures are too fragile. They lack the sight to return. Not one of them has, only us, the four witnesses. Where are the other two? Where are they? They disappear as you did. I haven't heard from any of you, but I was seized by curiosity. I abscond with my faith and deprived me of sanity. Oh Lord, forgive me for have sinned. Nothing remains. All that is left is surrender. Surrender to Him. Gravely have we sinned, and our only absolution is to burn in hell. God. Malum. In. Baldwin. What the fuck? Okay, I'm still playing. What the fuck is happening? Why the fuck did Baldwin attack me? Oh, episode 3. The last door memories was fun. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this episode. If you like it, please leave a comment, subscribe, and hit the like button. And as always, I will see you in the next horrible and very spooky episode. Bye!